everyone and welcome. What I'm here to do today is give you the update on my case study. As you can see, this update is about a month behind schedule, and primarily I just haven't been that excited about coming and making the update for reasons that I'm going to explain as we move on. Now, I know this is called my Google Adsense case study, and at this point it's kind of misnamed because right now this particular site is not actually on AdSense at all. A few months ago, I moved the site over to Ezoic, which I'll talk a little bit more about in a minute. Oh yeah, and if you are wondering where my face is, because usually I will put my face up in the screen during one of these updates, I'm having trouble with my webcam. I'm not sure why, but I really don't want to buy another one. So I'm hoping it's just a glitch. So you're gonna have to do without my face this month. So quick background. This is the 11-month update for a site that was born April 6th. So I'm reporting on traffic and earnings through the end of February of 2020. Right now, there are 309 articles on the site. I did a huge push on articles when the site was born back in April, May, and June of last year, and then I began publishing again in earnest in January, February, and in March. I haven't really been doing a whole lot of backlinking, and mostly what I am focusing on is just publishing content on long tail keywords. Here is what the traffic profile looks like for February of 2020. As you can see, it looks fairly flat with the exception of some bouncing around toward the end of February. Why are things bouncing around? No idea, but I suspect it had to do with the beginnings of what we were going to be seeing with the coronavirus outbreak. If you remember, back in January, the site got hit with a Google algorithm update. It wasn't a big hit, it was a small dip, but basically what I was seeing in February was recovery from that, and I was frankly fairly pleased with how this went. I would like it a lot better if the curve was still going up and I didn't see those dips at the end, but there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, and there was in February, so honestly I'm not really complaining all that much. Here is what the overall growth of the site looks like from birth, and you can see over in January and February, especially right there in January, there's a fairly big dip, and over time we're seeing things start to recover. So how did this play out for earning? Well, you can see that for the month of February there were $0 in AdSense, which makes sense because I've basically transitioned the site completely from AdSense to Ezoic. The Ezoic earnings for January were more than December, but they were less in February. Now, if you don't know what Ezoic is, it's an ad network that connects website publishers up with advertisers. What makes it different from AdSense is that with Ezoic, the ad network actually runs tests to see how they can basically make you the most money. I moved this site over to Ezoic from AdSense back in December of 2019, and if you go back into the case study and see the updates, you will see how pleased I was. You can see that the earnings were $2, then $12, then $18, then $26, and then we jumped to $100 for the month. And while February is down, I do expect in the March updates that we will again be up. As far as traffic goes, what you can see here on the screen is that we actually had fewer page views in February than January and fewer sessions, and that can be explained for a couple of reasons. One, February is 2 days shorter than January, so I think if I had 2 more days that those numbers would be equal or perhaps greater than January, but not by very much. I think part of that is the January update, and part of it is just that we are in an uncertain time right now. So yes, I would have liked to have seen February have much more traffic and many more sessions and a lot more earnings, but that just didn't happen. I also want to take this opportunity to answer a question that I received in the comments on a video not long ago. The viewer, I think rightly asking this question, was like, why don't you monetize your site with affiliate offers? Like, wouldn't you make more money if you did that? And I think the answer is probably yeah. I could probably make more money with affiliate offers on this site if I was good at it and if the site was competitive enough for something like the Amazon affiliate program. I have some other sites that I am working on that are monetized with affiliate offers and with AdSense and just other methods, but this particular case study is to follow a specific method, and basically what I'm trying to do is monetize informational keywords. Keywords that are not buyer intent keywords. Keywords that pretty much no one is going for, theoretically, because they are worthless, because people assume that you can't make money from informational keywords that show a 00 in the CPC in Ahrefs or Ubersuggest. I think that these types of keywords will continue to be low competition, and so long as I focus on evergreen content and assuming that the site is still going, that the work I'm putting in now isn't work that I'm going to have to do again and again and again. Folks that are working on affiliate offers are going to have to continually go back and take a look at their posts, update them, make them current, check on links, make sure everything with the affiliate program is still on board. Assuming I still own this site 5 years from now, it's my hope that these pages are still ranking, that I'm still earning ad revenue from them, and that I won't have to worry too much about competition, because people make the assumption that you can't make money from these types of keywords. So yeah, I know $100 a month isn't much, but it won't be long before this site is positive in revenue over expenses, so I'll actually be making a profit, and hopefully as it accumulates more links naturally, and if I work on a link push, it'll be earning a lot more. So what are the next steps looking ahead to March of 2020 and then beyond? Again, the goal is just to focus on traffic growth rather than earnings growth. Short-term goals are 1,000 page views per month, and I honestly don't think I'm going to get to it by the 12-month mark based upon what I'm seeing right now. I still think it is possible to make it to 100,000 page views a month by the 24th mark, by the 4-month mark, and I still have the goal of continuing to test ad networks. Like I said before, I'm really liking Ezoic right now, and honestly the primary reason that I'm liking Ezoic is it just takes so much of the guesswork out for me. I'm not a super technical person. A lot of the stuff that's going on my website goes over my head, and I think one of the reasons that I wasn't making very much money with AdSense on a monthly basis, not that I'm making a ton now by the way, but still the reason that Ezoic was able to massively improve the monthly earnings from the site was that I just didn't know exactly where to put ads on the site to make the most use of what I had on the site. So I really do recommend it for folks who are beginners, folks who have a site that has some traffic, or at least the minimum to get into Ezoic, and aren't necessarily sure of where to put things at. And in the beginning with Ezoic, when I felt overwhelmed about where to put placeholders, I was able to reach out to a specialist or a support person, and they did all of that stuff for me. And it should come to no surprise to you that you can see an affiliate link down in the description, because I do recommend Ezoic to people who are looking to monetize their websites with display advertising. If you follow my channel at all, you will know that it is quite a big thing for me to say I would recommend a particular product, because I only recommend products that I use and I actually like. Some people will make videos and put an affiliate link on everything possible, even if it isn't something that they use, which is all well and good for them, but it's just not something that I do. And truth be told, I may not leave Ezoic when I am able to move to Mediavine. Ezoic is working really hard right now to keep my business, so we are just going to have to see. And that is it, everyone. That is the 11th month update. I doubt you will have to wait another month to get the 1-year summary. I expect to be getting to that in the next couple of weeks. If you want to know more about this case study and the things that I have done for this site, in the description I'm attaching, or I'm putting in the link to the entire playlist. And basically you should be able to follow month on month with my goals, progress, wins and losses, and what was working and what didn't. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.